All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. But good morning to the folks that are coming in live. I want to, first of all, thank you guys for being here. Digging a deep hole. And today, I hadn't been time and date stamping these. Today is March. Let that sneezing go, y'all. March 20th, 2020. Excuse me. March 20th, 2020. And this may be the last, today is Friday. This may be the last day or weekend Woo! Thank y'all for blessing me. I know y'all were. Kev H, good morning, my brother. Lying with that corona. You want some lime with that corona? Yes. Give me some, brother. My allergies are normally I don't have a problem with allergies, but I changed environments, and every time I do that I start sneezing. And I keep telling y'all that I'm good. I didn't check my temperature this morning. I did check it last night. I was good. So I did a recording a little earlier, probably about 15 minutes ago. Just happened to be, watching one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Prepper Nurse 1. I like to catch, some of his replays. I don't agree with everything he says, but I kind of like him. But he's talking, about just talking, and in the background I hear, and Bishop T.D. Jakes. So I look, I'm like, oh wow. So that if they start bringing well-known preachers, well-known pastors onto the TV, that it is bad, okay? Or that's the calm right before the storm, because they want to get everybody back calmed down. You want to put your religious leaders out there. Don't be surprised if you see Joel Osteen in the next day or two. Trying to think of somebody else who's big time, big name preachers and pastors, and don't be surprised if you see Jesse Jackson. Don't be surprised if you see God, we really don't have any prominent Barack Obama. Don't be surprised if you start seeing those high-powered figures doing interviews telling you to calm down and everything's gonna be all right. And I keep hearing about this 2-week national lockdown that we're about to go through. We heard rumors about that, a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago now. So here it is, getting close to that time. And I think it's inevitable we even have a county, and I reported this either last night or the night before, that we had a county out here. The name is Dare County. Dare, D-A-R-E, Dare County, North Carolina, they did this last week. They've already shut down their borders. They got roadblocks set up, and nobody in, nobody out, unless, now I think that if you have, they reported if you have a North Carolina license, then you can come through, but no outsiders at all. So they did that a week ago. They were way ahead of the game. So if you haven't gotten everything that you need as of yet, then you're probably gonna have to probably have to make do with what you have. And I'm gonna say that again. If you haven't gotten everything that you need right now, as of today, and you probably still got a few more hours that you can go out and try to get something. If you don't have everything you need right now, then you probably are going to have to hunker down with what you have. Now, are they going to make everybody stay in the house for 2, 3, 4 weeks? They're going to try. They're going to encourage you to do that. I just heard in New York there are over 3,000 cases in New York. I think overnight we went over 10,000 cases in the United States. We have 200 deaths already. This thing is creeping up so super fast. And in all of that, the stock market is still running up. Please explain to me how that works. But it's just a matter of time before the bubble pops, and everything comes crashing down. And I'm not wishing for that. I am not wishing for that at all. I am wishing that this thing blows past, everybody gets cured, they find a cure, and they eradicate this thing off the face of the planet. But I don't see it that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Queenie. KBH, good morning, my brother. Let me see. What did you say? This is really serious. No joke. All the businesses are closed. I can't read the rest of it, but yeah. I mean, it is very, very serious. I mean, if people didn't wake up, get this. If people didn't wake up when they canceled the NBA season, I mean, because people were still, I heard this last Saturday. Oh, I don't know what the big deal is, you know. And then, you know, it was, well, I got Jesus, you know, Jesus is going to protect me and my family. You don't think some of them people that got it and doggone died had Jesus? It might drop 500. I don't know. I thought overnight the market would have basically crashed again. I really thought that. But I got up this morning and I'm investing in Amazon today. I held it overnight. But as soon as I woke up this morning, it was up $100. I'm like, well, I hope it stays up $100. But then it went down, it was up $50, and then I don't know what it is right now. But I'll check it, you know, as soon as I get off live with you guys, I'm gonna check it, and then when the market opens 9:30, I'm unloading some stuff. Okay. So anyway, I think right now I know I got 200 in Amazon, which is I'm playing options, so I'm not buying 200 Amazon stock. I have control of 200 Amazon stock, and I'm playing on the upside and the downside. But right now, the way it is, I couldn't sell yesterday, so that looks like that's gonna be a loser. And then stop ahead, draw open. Doggone, I'm getting caught by the drawbridge. They said they were opening at 9. Oh, I guess it is 9. I'm getting out to a late start this morning. They just crossed the median. They're gonna go around, which is like a long way around. Okay, let me see here. The Dow is going to hit 1,500 before it gets consistent. You mean 15,000? It might drop 500. Oh, it is the past time to get serious when they shut down the basketball. There's really no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then these basketball players started testing positive. I think we just heard that our first Navy sailor on board a ship tested positive. That's not good, because on a ship, that is extremely close quarters. And yeah, I've been on Navy vessels. I don't even know anywhere where you can. I mean, there's a place in medical that you can quarantine people, but anywhere else, I mean, you're bumping into folks like crazy all the time. So, you know, I mean, think about it, y'all. They cancel NBA, hockey, spring training for baseball. There are rumors that the Olympics will not go on. I mean, how can people not take this serious? I get a phone call last night from someone I know, and it was so funny because yesterday I was thinking, I said, I wonder how long it's going to be before I start getting personal phone calls from people freaking out because they can't find things. I was just thinking that yesterday, and I'd be doggone if I don't get a call last night. Hey man, you got any such and such and such and such? Because I can't find this, and I can't find that, and I can't find such and such. Let me show y'all a drawbridge just in case y'all never. All right, let's zoom in. Oh, can we zoom in? Nope, I can't zoom. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. All right, those are the bridge lifting. Isn't that amazing? So just like in the medieval times, there's a drawbridge. Okay. So I thought I'd share that with y'all. Some of the few pleasures that we can still enjoy. Vegas police getting tested. Might have to shut down the police station. That'd be crazy. So, I mean, you know, I really believe that this right now is the calm before the storm. I believe the storm is going to hit. Then I think the eye of the storm is going to pass over. It's going to calm down a little bit. Then I think it's going to really get bad. Because hungry people, desperate people do desperate things. And as many folks as we have reached with our message as far as getting prepped up, do what you need to do to get prepped up. There are millions more that didn't get that. Well, didn't heed the message. They might have heard it, but they didn't heed it. That is cool. I haven't seen a drawbridge since I was a kid in Milwaukee. Well, there you go. You just saw one, my brother. Yeah, they're up at peak now, so I'll show you guys that because y'all saw these. So that's what they look like when they're all the way up. So of course we can't go anywhere right now because the bridge is up. So as soon as they lower the bridge, y'all heard me turn the car because it's gonna be a minute. And I wasn't thinking because they do this every day. I wasn't thinking because I would have never come this way if I had realized that the draw was up or the bridge is up. Sorry. So I'm not going into the grocery stores anymore. Yesterday was my last day. That's it. Whatever we don't have, we just don't have. We have to make do. We have to make it. My dad say dog bread, flour and water and fried, and there you go. Eat a flour pancake. And let me see what else. Because there's always things that you can think that you don't have. I still have not received my Berkey. That is the only thing that's making me nervous. I'm gonna send them an email to see if I can't get heads or tails of where it might be. Oh golly, the bridge is going down already. That didn't take long. They must just let one little boat through. That's probably what happened too. Probably let one little sailboat and stopped all. It's probably thousands of cars out here right now, which is cool. Hey, it is what it is. People that are out there leisurely sailing around in the water, they got to get around too. The sad part about sometimes this thing will get stuck or it get broken, or I don't know how it works, but it just gets jacked up and it backs up traffic for hours. Hopefully that doesn't happen today because I really got several things to do. My company shut down as of yesterday at like 4 o'clock, and the office staff were frantic. They were losing their mind. They didn't know what to do. So they're supposed to be working at home starting today, and I guess until further notice, because I keep hearing this this national shutdown stuff. I hadn't heard anything officially. I keep hearing these murmurs, these rumors. Has anybody else heard the rumors of a national shutdown? Has anybody else heard quarantine? I know that a couple of days ago we shut the borders between us and Canada, and I'm sure that we had already shut the borders between us and Mexico. I'm sure that happened like 4 weeks ago. I am pretty sure that happened. And right now it looks like on the map that this thing is worldwide. There about 4 weeks ago, the map was like spotty. It was like some here, some here, some here, and none in South America, none in Africa. Now it seems like it's all over. But that I'm done. I was gonna go get some greens, but my wife said it probably isn't safe since anybody could have sneezed. You see, I might have landed on the veggies. It's not a bad idea. That's not bad. Golly, I don't have any greens. Oh man, I hate you saying that, because I definitely don't have any greens. But looks like we about to go, man. That's abnormal. Okay, that is not the norm right there. Normally this thing stays up for a while, for a minute. Normally, everybody's trying to merge. This is this, and everything comes to a merge right here too. Come on over, I'll let you over. Golly. I don't like this. I think it's if grab money, if you haven't done so yet, you may need that. But these are things we talked about 6 months ago. 6 months ago we were talking about getting money out the bank, because money. I remember I did a whole entire live about getting money, because it was getting so hard then to get money. It was just very hard to get money. And I can't remember, I had done something and tried to get some money out, and it was extremely difficult. And then we talked about getting small denominations then, because the last thing you want to do is be paying cash for something and you're trying to buy something and all you got is a $50 bill, and that would suck to give somebody $5 out of a 50 and you get no change. Hey, here's what it is. Good morning. Who's that? RG Homestead. Hey, bud, how you doing? Thanks for being here. The sun is so bright, I can't see what you guys are saying. I apologize. So anyway, we just came across the drawbridge. Got held up for about 10 minutes. I'm surprised to see so many people on the road right now. I left a little bit later so that I would miss all the traffic, but I'm still out here in a bunch of traffic. But Virginia's not like other areas. Other areas are going crazy right now. People around here are starting to say it's crazy, but it's not crazy. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we got our first case of the virus in our city overnight. They reported that this morning. So we got our first case in our city, and it wasn't me. Okay, I want to clarify, it was not me. Okay, I know some of y'all are like, oh my God, it was Roderick. No, it wasn't me. Some of y'all might wish it was me, but it wasn't. Oh goodness, no, it wasn't me. Not this time. Good morning, Tara. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Because I know that loud crash y'all just heard was a box of leftover lock parts. They just spilled everywhere. That's another thing I'm gonna do this weekend is clean out this truck, because I got so many things that we can use in the house in this truck. I got so many cans of Lysol. I was stocking up on Lysol 2 months ago when this thing first hit. However long it's been, I don't know. What is this, March? January. When they started talking in January, I started stocking up on Lysol and wipes. And you guys know I go to Lowe's like every 3 or 4 times a day. So like every other visit, I would get me a can of Lysol, a box of Lysol wipes, box of gloves. That's what I got called about last night. Hey man, you got them? Now let me tell y'all something. A box of these gloves normally costs $20 a box. Okay? How valuable are these now? They're priceless, right? Why would somebody think I'm going to just give them a box of my priceless gloves? Can y'all explain that to me? And we talk about all the time how people go out and buy what they want and beg for what they need. Why would somebody think right now? Y'all help me out. Help me understand this. Why would somebody think that right now, in the situation we're in the climate that we're in, that I would give them a box of these priceless gloves? And I'm headed to Lowe's now, and if they have some, I'll probably pick up another box just to make sure I have them. Because I use these on a regular. I use these every day. Is anybody out there? Can y'all hear me? Anybody? Because I really want y'all to help me understand where the mentality comes from, where people can buy what they want. I mean, listen to that statement. Listen how powerful that statement is. I'm going to go out and take my hard-earned money, and I'm going to buy whatever it is that I want, whether it be liquor, alcohol, weed, ho-hos and cupcakes and ding-dongs, cigarettes. I'm going to go out and buy whatever I want. And then when I need something like food, I'm going to beg from you so you can give it to me. Where the hell is that damn mentality? Where does that mentality come from? And that mentality right there gets me cussing mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Gotta go to work. Fam, thanks for showing the bridge. Hey man, you're welcome. I'm glad you was able to get a chance to see it. So for the rest of the folks that are here, y'all help me understand that. Where does that come from? And I believe that's going to be another thing that's going to like we were talking earlier, yesterday or day before. I think another thing that's going to come out of this is people will start taking a prepared life more serious. That's what one of my sons had been doing. He only buys 1 day of food at a time and spends most of his money on electronics. Well, hey, one thing about a hungry belly teaches you the right thing to do. And I believe, and I've gotten to the point now, and I told y'all that switch clicked on about a week and a half ago. where it's I'm in personally in survival mode already. So that switch had already kicked on, and because of that, I can't help you. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I really can't. And the saddest part about all that, they're subscribed to this channel. They are subscribed to this channel, which makes it even worse. And I love them. I love the people that called me last night. I love them to pieces. Love them. Now he regrets it. Yeah, I mean, shoot. Everybody that we've been telling to prep that didn't are regretting it right now. Especially when they start getting hungry and they can't find anything to eat. They're really, 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 truly going to regret it then. I mean, because literally, in the stores right now, it's bare shelves. I mean, it's slim picking, and you got to buy what's left on the shelves. Because everybody else has come in and bought all the good, cheap stuff. Like the beans and rice. There were absolutely not one bag of beans and rice on the shelf yesterday when I went in to get, I don't know, I spent another $80 yesterday on just stuff. Just so we can have stuff, you know, in the house. If we're gonna be locked down for a minimum of 2 weeks, the first 4, 5, 6 days, I'm gonna enjoy my food. And this is my mindset, and maybe you guys can either agree or disagree. This is my mindset. If we're on a national lockdown, okay, first of all, I get cabin fever really quick because I'm always on the go anyway. So I have a whole bunch of things that can occupy my time, and the first few days I'm going to be building things outside. Okay, just getting ready. All right. I got a solar array I'm gonna have to put up, or I need to put up. And see, that's another thing. When you start doing stuff like that, it makes you a target. It makes your house a target. So I have mixed emotions about building a solar array. You know, for my house. I have mixed emotions about it. Good Lord, policeman. What are you doing, sir? You went from this lane all the way over 3 lanes, like in a split second. So anyway, that's one. I want to build a solar array. I feel like I don't have enough batteries, which I already know I don't. I do not have enough batteries. But hey, at this point in time, you got to make do with what you got. That's another thing I'm doing. I'm pulling my batteries out of the attic this weekend. I'm gonna make sure they're all topped off on charge while we still have power. And see, I told y'all, I every time when I believe or hear something, I am ramping up the next level. So this weekend, if we go into a national shutdown or whatever they want to call it, I'm in like DEFCON Delta, which is like the highest alert level. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I'm doing right there. My family asked me the same thing. Can I buy toilet paper? Yeah, I had somebody ask. Oh my God, I left my necklace. Dadgummit, Queenie, I left my doggone necklace at home. Probably why I'm not even irritated today. I'm just, you know what? I had somebody tell me yesterday, Thompson, I know you got plenty of toilet paper. I know you can spare some. Oh, this church out here, get this church out here was it was so funny. They had like 15,000 rolls, and everybody that rolled up, it didn't matter who you were, anybody that rolled up, they gave you 4 rolls in like a shopping. It was like a shopping bag, like a Walmart shopping bag or whatever. But they handed it to you with like a 4-foot pole. It was so funny. It was so daggone funny. Cause you know people that need doggone toilet paper, you know they probably ain't got nothing else. You know, they probably if you didn't go out and get toilet paper, you probably have nothing else in your house. My husband's sister hasn't called his parents in months. And one of them called yesterday talking about the food shortage and hinting she needs food. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for them. You know, it's like I talked to my mother-in-law the other day, and I was like, hey, you know, she popped on here. I was like, hey, I'm out in your area today. Do you need me to get you anything? And she's like, and she sent me a text message. As she was out about, she's like, no, I'm good. You know, don't. You ain't got to stop by, because she knows I'm probably. I ain't gonna say infectious or contagious, but I've been out in this all along, and she doesn't need me bringing anything, not Corona, not anything, into her house. And I totally get that. I totally understand it. And I was like, okay, because she knows whatever she needed, I would have gone and got. I do it before every crisis. Oh shoot, y'all, it's 9:20. I got to go. I love y'all so very much, but I gotta run this race. Anyway, I'm at Lowe's anyway, so I'm about to run ahead and grab some things I need to do this job today, and I will see y'all later. I love y'all. I'll check in with y'all later, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.